You're watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Cruise Savers UK. Welcome to Cruise Savers, and here's your host, Dom Tolley.
Hello, welcome to Cruise Savers. I'm Dom, and over the next 15 minutes, I've got 3 fantastic cruises, all of them going around the Norwegian fjords. I've got a cruise with you with P&O, we've got one with Cruiser Maritime, and our final cruise of today's show will be with Norwegian Cruise Line. Now, if one of the 3 cruises I'm showing you today, if you fancy booking it, it's very simple. All you have to do is give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. Or if none of the cruises on today's show float your boat, all you have to do is visit our website. It's www.cruisesavers.co.uk. Just log in, subscribe, and you've got access to all of our discounted deals. So let's get underway with cruise number 1, and we're with P&O Cruises, this time on P&O's Azura. Now, the Azura is it's one of their largest ships. It's not their largest, but it is one of their larger ships. It is a very traditional cruise ship, and it's traditional British cruising. Look there, you've got the Costa coffee there, very British. Just sit back, relax in the atrium with a lovely specialty coffee. They are a little bit extra, but you can also get something called a coffee card, where you just pay for a coffee card for the week, and then you get so many coffees on that card. That's what I did when I was on board. This is one of the interior staterooms. Now, the price you see on screen is for an interior stateroom. You've got all your tea and coffee making facilities. You've got your 3-pin plugs there, so you don't have to take any adapters away for you to charge all your phones, your tablets, PCs, whatever it is you need to charge. You've got also balcony staterooms, ocean view staterooms. If you do want to upgrade, remember to give us a call, because if you speak to us here, we might be able to discount it for you as well. The number you can see, it's 0800 011 1055. Now on top deck, there is a sun lounger with your name on it. And at this time of year, the 29th of April, you are going to want some of that sun while you're cruising around the fjords. It might not be boiling hot, but it's still going to be enough to give you a tan. I went to the fjords at this time of year and came back with a lovely tan, and believe me, it was very, very warm. You can also sit on top deck, maybe have a cocktail, or go and have a swim in the adult only area there, or maybe have a covered sun lounger and just get away from the kids for a bit and just enjoy some peace and quiet. So we're on the P&O Azura going around the Norwegian fjords. We're going on the 29th of April next year for 7 nights away. We're going to be cruising you out of Southampton, and after a couple of days at sea, we're going to be cruising into Haugesund. Now, in Haugesund, you can maybe go and visit the Harald Haugen Monument, or you can go and visit the Haugesund Zoo. Then from Haugesund, we're going to cruise you onto Flarm. Here, you've got to go on the Flarm Railway. It's so fun, and there's a surprise halfway up that you really need to see. Then we're going to cruise on from Haugesund to Olden, where you can go up the Briksdal Glacier. Now, while I was here, I walked up the Briksdal Glacier, and the view from the top of the glacier is gorgeous. Then we're going to cruise you into Olden. Here, maybe take the funicular railway right up to the top of Mount Floyen and have a look over the bay. Maybe try and wave to somebody on your cruise ship, because you'll be able to see it from there. So the price you can see on screen, £549. That is for an inside stateroom. The price was £569. We've reduced that to £549 per person. If this is the cruise for you, it's very simple. Just give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. Let's have a look at the details. So, we are going around the Norwegian fjords on P&O's Azura. This is going on the 29th of April next year for 7 nights away. We're departing from Southampton. We're going to be cruising you to Haugesund, from Haugesund onto Flarm. Then from Flarm, we're going to be cruising you through the Ålandsfjord, then cruising through the Sonningfjord to Olden, back out of the Sonningfjord, and then cruising the Inviksfjord into Bergen. Now, once we get to Bergen, that's where we're then going to cruise you back into Southampton. price you can see on screen there, £549. That was £569. We've discounted that for you here at Cruise Savers, because here at Cruise Savers, me and Matt both like to say, why pay more? We say it quite a bit, but really, why pay more? If this is the cruise for you, all you have to do is give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055, and you can book your perfect holiday with us here at Cruise Savers. That's 0800 011 1055. So, cruise number 2, and this time we're with Cruise and Maritime on board the Columbus. Now, the footage you see on screen isn't actually of the Columbus, it's of their latest ship before the Columbus, the Magellan. Now, I was actually lucky enough to go on the Magellan for the inaugural naming ceremony and that cruise there, and she is gorgeous. She's a small ship, yes, but she has got everything on board that you want to offer, and I'm sure the Columbus will have too. All of their ships follow a very similar style. You've got your bars, you've got your nightclub there, you've got your sort of lounge bar area where you can maybe sit back with a cocktail, enjoy some live music. Then on top deck, you've got all of your pools, you've got a jacuzzi on top deck as well. You've also got your Lido buffet area where you can maybe sit back, relax, enjoy a burger, a hot dog, a nice salad at lunchtime. That's the way you need to be doing it, especially cruising around the fjords. You're going to want to sit up on top deck and cruise past all those waterfalls and all that fantastic scenery. Here's the grill that I was telling you about there. That's where you're going to get one of your freshly made burgers, hot dogs, or barbecue items, and that's where you can sit. As well as that, you've also got the fantastic buffet, where as well as all of the very British food they do a fantastic curry on board. Believe me, if you like your curry, you will be well impressed with the options of curry you can get. And as well as that, you also get your 5-course evening meal, which is luxury dining. When I was on board, the gala menu for me, I think I had a fillet steak with a lobster tail on top. It was beautiful, and the steak was cooked to perfection. As well as that, you've got all your delightful desserts. They do a baked Alaska parade as well on the formal nights. You really are going to have a fantastic time, and also your trousers are going to shrink while you're on board. I think it's the sea air. It's nothing to do with all that delightful food. So that is the Columbus, the newest ship to the Cruise and Maritime fleet. So, we're going on board the Columbus around the majestic Fjordland on the 8th of October next year for 7 nights away. We're going to be cruising from Tilbury this time, so if you're from the southeast, Tilbury is the perfect port for you to get away with, and we're cruising to Amsterdam. And here in Amsterdam, there is so much to do. Maybe go and have a wander around the streets next to the canals, or go and see the Anne Frank house there. That's fascinating if you're a history lover as well. Then we're on to Eidfjord. Here you can go to the Hardangervidda National Park. That's after you've just cruised through Hardangerfjord. Then we're going on to Flam. Now here in Flam, maybe go and visit the Stegerstein viewpoint and you get a beautiful view over the fjord there. Then we're going to cruise out from Sonningfjord and into Bergen. Here you need to go to that fish market. Try some of that fresh fish in the fish market there. It's gorgeous. Then we're going to sail you back into Tilbury. So, an inside price on this cruise, £495. That's £495. That was £509. We've discounted that down to £495 per person for an interior stateroom especially for you. If this is the cruise for you, just give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. Let's have a look at those details. So, we're on board Cruise and Maritime's Columbus, their brand new ship to the fleet when you sail on board her. We're going around the majestic Fjordland on the 8th of October next year for 7 nights away. We're going to be cruising you out from Tilbury to Amsterdam. After a day in Amsterdam, we're cruising you on to Eidfjord in the Hardangerfjord. Then on to Flam, where you can go and view the Stegerstein viewpoint. Then we're going to cruise through the Sonningfjord into Bergen. After Bergen, we're going to have a couple of days at sea back to Tilbury, and then that's where you will depart the fantastic Cruise and Maritime Columbus. So an inside stateroom on this is £495. It was £509 per person. We have discounted that for you here at Cruise Savers to £495. If this is the cruise for you, all you have to do is give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. Okay, so our last cruise on our Norwegian Fjords special today is with Norwegian Cruise Lines, very, very fitting, and we're on board Norwegian Jade. Now this cruise is going around the fjords on the 25th of August, so you have got plenty of time to sit back and relax on top deck and really enjoy that beautiful summer sun that you're going to get even up in the fjords. Now, these are some photos of the Jade. The Jade has actually undergone a whole refit. So what you see there, it's all been modernised since these photos were taken. Now, as soon as we get new pictures, we will obviously be advertising with those. But this gives you a flavour of what the ship's all about. Now, these are the, if you like the look of it there, then it's going to be even better now because they've upgraded everything. So if you like the look of this, then you're going to love what it's going to look like on board by the time you get on there. Now, with Norwegian Cruise Line, as well as this, we're also going to give you the premium all-inclusive package. That means that you get all of your drinks up to the value of $15 a glass, and as well as that, you also get all your tips and gratuities included in the price. So we're going around the fjords on the 25th of August next year for 9 nights away. We're going to be cruising you out from Southampton, and after a couple of days at sea, we're going to be cruising into Haugesund again. Now, here in Haugesund, like I said earlier, you can maybe go and visit the zoo, or if you want a bit more culture, there's a fantastic art gallery there for you to have a look around. After that, we're cruising into Helsilt. Here you can maybe go and see the Sunnyleven Church or the fantastic Seven Sisters waterfalls that you're going to cruise past on the way in. Talking of the Seven Sisters, you're going to cruise back past them again into Geiranger. Now here, if you're active, you can maybe try some kayaking, some mountain biking. Then we're on to Flam. Now, if you've already done the Flam Railway, then maybe visit the Flam Railway Museum. That's very interesting, and it's got a lot of history about how they actually managed to mine out all the tunnels to get the Flam Railway through it. Then we're on to Ailsund. Here you can visit the Sunmore Museum of Culture and learn all about the Norwegian culture and heritage from that area. Then we're cruising into Bergen. Like I said, you've got the fish market. Maybe go for a walking tour here or go for a rib ride around the bay. That's a lot of fun. Then into Kirkwall. Here you need to visit the St Magnus Cathedral. This is the capital of the Orkney Islands here, and it is fascinating there as well. It's got a lot of heritage. So, an inside stateroom, £1,385 per person. This was £1,429 per person. As well as that, we've also got $25 per stateroom onboard credit. So treat yourself to a cocktail on us. If this is the cruise for you, it's very simple. Just give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055, or visit our website. It's www.cruisesavers.co.uk. That price again, £1,385 per person. Let's have a look at the details and I'll tell you a little bit more. So, we are going around the Norwegian fjords on the Norwegian Jade. This is going on the 25th of August next year for 9 nights away. We're cruising out of Southampton. Then we're going to Haugesund, on to Helsilt, on to Geiranger, where you can try some kayaking or mountain biking, on to Flam, then on to Ailsund, into Bergen, and finally into Kirkwall before we have another couple of days at sea and take you back into Southampton. That inside price was £1,429, now £1,385 per person, because we here at Cruise Savers like to say, why pay more? If this is the cruise for you, just give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055, or visit the website www.cruisesavers.co.uk. And remember, as well as that fantastic discount we're already giving you, we're also going to be giving you $25 per stateroom onboard credit for you to spend on whatever you like. Maybe treat yourself to a spa treatment or some specialty dining or a drink on us. If this is the cruise for you, all you need to do is give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. And remember, we have plenty more cruises, not just the ones that you see on today's show. Me and Matt are here all day, every day, bringing you loads of different discounted cruises, especially from us here at Cruise Savers. Now, if none of the cruises that you've seen on today's show float your boat, we've also got our fantastic website. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is go online to www.cruisesavers.co.uk, and then you can log on, subscribe, and you've got access to all of our fantastic deals. Now, here at Cruise Savers, we discount these cruises because we don't want you to pay full price. We say, why pay more? That money is better off in your pocket, and when it's in your pocket, you have a better holiday. Well, that's all I've got time for on today's show. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Cruise Savers, a commercial presentation on behalf of Cruise Savers UK.